issues. Has not been confusing at all. Perfectly understanding all the local customs and idiosyncrasies. All in all, it's been a fantastic vacation. Right now, you have just successfully negotiated getting your own rug. Oh, wait, no. This is the dream Yrel had last night. In actuality, you do find yourself here, but swap, flip, and reverse pretty much everything I just said.
Yrel successfully managed to sell Diana to buy a rug. I mean, what?
Yeah. And Yrel just stared her in the eyes and said, "What? I'm the one that freed you, so I have the right to enslave you again, right?
Oh my gosh.
Right?"
Ooh. She might not see it the same way I do, for some weird reason. Just saying.
Like, that's right, this whole time I was waiting till you were useful to me again.
Ooh. Ooh. Ah, boy.
Now, you find yourself here at this overlook, looking at the surrounding area. You are here at about midday, a little bit past midday. You're starting to notice that the heat here is warmer than anything Yrel has previously experienced, except for the hottest of days up in Kaineng. Though there is a nice breeze coming from the south. It has a nice salty smell to it. Behind you, though, are the covered streets of the bazaar, which are nice and cool, but also very crowded and full of strange creatures.
And that makes it
And
not
people.
cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can just imagine how well that interaction would have went if she saw you had red hair. She says in a toned hush, of course, make sure nobody hears her around. They weren't kidding when said slavery is a big thing here. She just blatantly just blurted out as though it was normal that you'd be hers and I'd be hers. Ugh. Ow. I thought I had a culture shock when I left Kaineng to Central Ostium. Now it's even worse.
Only imagine how Charles would react to all of this if he saw what was going on.
Jill might already be in jail at this point. It's not worse. So, well, we need to find a way to get out of here. The race seems like a pretty potential place to find a way to get out, but
Yeah.
fortunately, say we do get out, then what? We just walk across the entire desert for whoever knows how many days, and hope we find some ancient ruins. That
Bringing this up now, I asked this to you like a week ago and you just kind of shrugged. Said, I'll think about it.
This is me thinking about it.
You never thought about it.
Obviously, having a magic rug would be nice. Navigate the desert, but seems like the only way to do that with her would be to steal it, and well, that doesn't sound like a very feasible thing to do at this point.
Yeah.
And I don't think stealing a ship during the races would work out very well. I mean, all eyes would be on us. That's kind of the opposite of what we want.
Yeah.
I've got ideas for getting out of here. Just that would just create more problems if we do get out like that.
I feel part of the problem is we don't really know what it's like around here. Like, around here, outside. All of our attention has really been focused on how to get out of here. You're right. We haven't thought of hoping you knew what you do, but
I think we might need a guide. That does.
yeah.
I hate having to rely on someone else, not in it with us. I'd rather keep our mission a secret. But again, maybe by keeping it secret, we just end up lost in the desert out there. I think we might have to go back to, well, I'm thinking maybe if Sierra shows up at the end tonight, we might talk to her about a few things. She might be in a better position to listen to us. And if not, well, I mean, that Tirana guy is nice. And
Yeah.
and Gualdo seems to know his way around without ever having found out. At least they seem to be on our side. That much is nice. Because I don't think there's a way to get out of the city without doing something shady. I mean, suppose if we try to rescue the princess, Princess Natalia, they'll open up the gates. That's just something we can do in 4 hours, yeah? Gosh.
Yeah, that's... Well, if Heather were here, she probably would have cracked the whole thing by now. It's... Everything's already written down in one of her books.
That's Heather. Goodness. Hard to focus with all this noise and all this heat. Wow. How do people get anything done?
At least the breeze is nice, but
It is nice.
She steps over towards the shade, and I didn't know I could get this hot.
That's right. Same here. Goodness. Yeah, it's being here in the place really puts things in perspective. Is really making me question how the heck, like, what do we even do here? I'm sorry, Diane. I thought I'd have a better understanding of what to do. Guess I've kind of let you down on that, haven't I? I'm such at a loss here already.
Well, we have to figure something out.
We have no ways of traversing the desert. Might have a way to leave the city, but well, how about we just start by going with what we know. It's still the afternoon, so we have time before going back to the inn. Just trying to get some more information about these race crafts, race machines.
Yeah.
We have to head back to the race organizer, which means, of course, using one more Skychair.
You see Diana look down, eyes wide as dinner plates. Yeah.
We'll get the hang of it sometime, Diana. I promise we'll get the hang of it sometime.
And off you go through the busy, crowded streets of the bazaar.
The easiest solution would just be for Diana to reveal her red hair and seek someone's I guess service and be protected by him or her, but that would involve being slaves. I don't think that's just not a thing, man. Alright, I think the Skychair's over here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you the same question Amethyst asked me. Did I roll a perception check to notice somebody?
Sure. Just look at this kobold. Isn't he adorable?
I know you mentioned it. Hold on. Look at that smile. Such a warm and inviting smile. I want to know
Isn't
more.
he adorable?
What's his name? Where was he born?
Well, he seems to be over here selling some fine jewelry.
I'm afraid Yrel already has all the jewelry she wants. All she needs.
Oh, well. That's a shame, then.
Oh well. Carry on. Here we are, Diana.
Boy.
I grab her hand. Okay, that one's coming. You just have to time us sitting down together. That's it. That's it.
Yes. Yeah.
Can't believe
you're
this
right.
is. Can't believe this is as hard as it is.
As long as neither of us flip upside down.
Good. Here we go.
Be fine. Be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine! As she kind of teeters, flips, and flaps back and forth and screams again.
Oh, at this point, you
And you
ready
just
for
barely
it.
managed to. You just barely managed to, get into position, and then you're like, okay, this is easy, this is fine, and then you feel a hand grab you from behind, almost pulling you back, so now you're off balance a bit as well. As Diana's yanking on the back of your tunic.
Oh gosh.
Ow. How?
Diana, hold on.
And
I got you.
It is a ride you are not used to, but perhaps familiar with now.
I got you, Diana.
It's like, you know what? This is one of those cases I was like, I know exactly what you're doing. I know what that's for. You're able to pull her up. And she's again grabbing onto you in a similar fashion. This just seems to be how you normally do this.
This is just
And you
the
can
way-
see people coming to and fro, especially the looks of people that are coming the opposite way on the Skychairs, just kind of looking at you. Similar reactions, nothing you haven't seen before.
Yeah, when you're looking at your big schmuck.
And then you make it over to here, and you're able to dismount.
There's just something about these chairs.
You need to make these things into bridges.
Agreed. Let's hope that's what they're doing already. Building bridges, and not the other way around. Removing bridges.
Yeah.
Ah. That's one reason why I want to get out of here as soon as possible. No more Skychains.
Same. Alright, you shimmy across a bridge. You pass on over and you make it over to this fine man once again, I'm assuming.
Yep,
Oh.
that's what I'm going for.
The Grand Race Administrator. I don't know, I haven't given him a proper title.
Race Administrator. Hello.
He looks up from the papers he's currently working on. I see you back.
Yes, we are. However, there are no rugs to be found. Well, there are rugs to be found, but they are a bit too expensive. and and they don't really fit our needs, I'm afraid.
Oh, won't fit your needs, huh? Did you ask to borrow one from somebody you know?
She nods. Unfortunately, borrowing is, well, renting one seems to be out of the question. Borrowing one, though, well, we haven't really asked about that. We don't really know a whole lot of people here.
Oh, well, in that case, out of the question.
If you don't mind, I do have a question, however.
All questions are usually free.
Oh. Well, I was wondering something. You see, I really I have a very personal and profound interest in flying crafts. And I was wondering if it is not possible to participate in the races with a flying machine of my own. I wonder if it would be possible if there was a way to see them, to see those that will be racing tomorrow. I don't know if they are docked somewhere safe, secret, or and I don't know if they are open to public visiting, or if you need some kind of special pass. I would be willing to pay for that. I would very much love to see them in person before a race.
They like that. Well, certainly you could go about, visit the racers, see their, I guess, craft.
Really?
Yeah, really. I would ask you not to tamper with things, though. Might lose a finger or hand. In some cases, maybe your head. But
Oh my! No! I would not dare break anything from. I mean, I too wish to see them soar.
yeah, well, I I was less worried about you breaking most of them and more about them eating you or something.
Eating me? Heavens, no. That doesn't sound great at all.
No. I guess now that you mention it, it'd probably be a good idea to keep your hands off of things that won't eat you. Can't imagine the contestants would be all too happy if you got handsy with their contraptions.
Wait. Are they contraptions or are they creatures? You just mentioned that they might eat me.
Oh, I mean, that's a bit of both.
Yrel kind of has a dawning realization of... They're not just machines.
I mean, not everybody flies the same way.
Oh, that is something.
Real doozies this year.
Oh my. Well, yes, I would very much love to see them if I can.
Oh, well, certainly. You said you were interested in craft, though? What sort of craft? What would you consider to be a craft? Just
Well,
something that doesn't eat you, or what?
well,
Something that
that
don't
seems
have
like a good
legs?
start, yes. It seems like a good condition to start with, yes.
Everybody I've talked to seems to have a different definition on what a craft is. Some people insist that magical rugs are, no, I suppose making them is a craft.
Yes. Yes, I mean, like I told you before, we are quite new to Sandpoint, and so up until today, I don't imagine such great living creatures that could count as crafts. I specifically mean man-made, handmade things, not creatures.
Okay, so you would categorize rugs. Okay. Well,
Yes.
in that case, probably the most famous of, I guess, craft would be Jaren, though he sort of wears it.
Ah, yes, Jaren, the winner.
He's got himself.
The one who is meant to win the next game, right?
Yeah, reigning champion. 2 years in a row. No small feat.
Oh, I very much love to see how he does it. Sounds very fascinating to me.
Yeah, well, so did a lot of people. Got quite the crowd, I'm sure. Especially this time of day. Aiming to get an autograph.
I can get that. That'd be great.
Anyways, one I think everybody's sleeping on, though, would be Chorius.
Curious.
Yeah. Well, how do I describe it? It's sort of a backpack made of metal. I suppose a flying backpack would be the way to put it.
Flying backpack.
Yeah.
Wait 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Okay. So you mentioned Churious, a one that everyone's sleeping on.
Yeah. Little Kaj fellow. Almost managed to pull out a win last year. Even out from under Jaren. But last minute, the damn thing exploded on his back. Almost killed him.
Oh my.
Says this year he made some improvements. Everything ought to work better this time. Claims he's gonna zip out in front and finish a fraction of the time of anybody else. So
Fascinating. Very fascinating, really.
Oh, well. I'd love to sit and chat, but looks as though we're starting to accumulate a small line. Was there anything else you needed? It's off that direction. He points. You should be able to circle round.
Oh. Yes, well, I do wish to see them. That would be great.
Well, just keep your hands away from the beasts, and for your own safety, away from the contraption.
She nods.
Oh, also, we have not one, but 2 airships in this year, which that's a big deal.
Airships, yes, fascinating. Airships, yeah. I see. Well, thank you kindly for the information. I will check it out.
All right. Yes, sir. What can I do for you?
Sorry.
I suppose we're gonna be sneaking on board an animal, huh?
Yrel kind of just shakes her head. I don't think that'll be very feasible, no.
Shame Clubsy isn't here. She might be able to persuade us to take us the whole way.
Oh my gosh, yes. Absolutely. She just has such a way with animals. Yeah, no, even if we were invisible, I don't think the creature would appreciate the extra weight. I mean,
Yeah.
it would certainly notice us. Something being.
I don't think I would appreciate being strapped to a wild animal flying.
Yrel vigorously shakes her head. No, 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 no. No. But she did say that there are airships. It's you?
Yeah.
That might be our lead. I mean, I don't really see how we'd be able to hop on a backpack, really. Flying backpack.
Yeah.
Mosquito.
Or a coat.
Yeah. I kind of get the feeling that's not going to work out.
Yeah.
How about aircrafts? Oh, airships. That seems to be our #1 best bet.
Well, let's go have a peek, I
Shall we?
suppose.
Yes, of course.
All right. Oh. And he pointed to this way or this way.
Oh, my bad. Okay. Alright. Oh, we all be on this side since this went on out.
Okay, on this side. So you make your way down here, and the first thing you'll see is perception checks need to be rolled to see what you see.
At least I saw the rolls. Here we go.
Yeah.
16.
Okay, you can see that there's a lot of people. They're wandering about. Heat of the day. It's hustling and bustling. People are excited. People are talking. You can see that there's people betting on various individuals and different craft. As you're walking about, though, you are able to spot, and this pretty much comes up front and center in your vision as you make it up some stairs, and you will see this parked.
Whoa.
And it will be currently hovering in position.
Well, now.
Like I said, parked above an area. So it does seem to have a sort of a gangplank extending towards it.
Oh, that is quite sleek.
Yep.
Sleek and slick.
And on top of the deck, you will see this token right here. Anyway, this individual.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. She is on
Sure.
deck, what, sorry?
Or, yeah, she is sitting on deck doing what appears to be some menial tasks.
I see.
And, for now, I believe that is what has Yrel's attention.
Yeah. I've seen it before. She was one of the slaves.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Well,
dude.
I'm referring to the whole scene, but yeah.
Yeah, well. He is a slave of the dude who laughed at me. But, like, really laughed at me. Yrel just kind of stares at the ship. She's gawking at it, mouth open, like, oh, ho, ho, that's the one. That's the one, Diana.
Ellen? Okay.
Look
I mean,
at that.
that's very impressive.
Beautiful. And it's big enough.
Yeah.
There'd be plenty of space for us to hide on board.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And you know what? That doesn't look like it'd be completely terrifying to be on top of.
Honestly, no.
Completely terrifying.
Well, I mean, it's nice to get some information. Hey, doesn't that woman remind you of something? Oh, the one there on the ship.
Am I perceptive? Reasonably perceptive. Oh, yeah, she looks familiar.
I think, if memory serves me right, she's the servant of that man who...
And right as you are uttering those words from beneath a hatch, you will notice... Oh, I didn't hold down. Oh, there he goes! Meow! This man appear.
It's him! It's him!
It's him!
Yrel gasps. Yes, it's him, the one who laughed at us.
What? Oh, you're right.
Well, I'm sorry. The one whom we entertained, I guess.
Yeah.
Yrel then... Well, Diana can see cog wheels beginning to spin above her head. She's beginning to get some ideas here.
Yeah, that is him.
Oh, this could work. Wait, no. Oh, but what if we... Oh.
What?
Okay, yeah. No, I'm definitely get... Oh. Now that's an angle I haven't thought of. Oh, this could actually work in our favor.
What? what could work in our favor?
Luis, we may not even have to smuggle our way on board.
Yeah? What makes you say that?
All I need to do is find a way to now. I need to talk with him. But amidst all this crowd, how am I gonna get him to notice me? Need him to notice me.
Have anything flashy he'd recognize?
Yrel looks at Diana knowingly. I think I do. She'll, from her book bag, she'll flash out the shawl and whirl it around her neck. And place it on her.
Alright.
Now what's the man doing right now?
The man right now seems to be talking to the slave girl there. Seems to be pointing to different things here and there, and he has a like a square thing in his hand right now, and looks like a stylus. He seems to be, from what you can guess, going over things.
Alright. I unfortunately never caught his name the first time. Nope. Alas. Well, I will still, like, start waving my hand back and forth, like, as I'm trying to flag someone down. Just, I start waving my hand high up in the sky.
All right, you wave for a bit. So the man. Oh,
I'll maybe join it with a hello.
were you gonna add to that? Okay. The man does not turn his attention or avert his gaze he averts his gaze and he does not notice you. The slave girl, however, seems to, from the corner of her eye, notice the movement and peek over. And she will approach you. Hello, good master. What can I do for you?
Oh, hello. And hello, kind lady. It's good to see you again. Well, we were just passing by and well, we cannot help but notice. Oh, this. Oh, this is. What a wondrous craft. We had no idea that such a thing was here. I mean, we just recently heard about races being held tomorrow, and is all very fascinating. I did not know that you were part of all this.
Yes, I help my master Taka. I help him.
Will you two be participating in the races tomorrow?
Yes, he will be participating in the race tomorrow.
Yrel will like place both of her hands together by her chin in a kind of like pleading act. And oh, you think it might be possible for us to, well, see your craft and perhaps maybe have a talk with the two of you. This is all very incredible. You see, I've been I have a very strong passion for flying crafts, and this one just seems phenomenally beautiful.
Yes, it is rather nice, isn't it? Although she kind of, reaches towards your eyes and kind of grabs in front of them. It's like you can see it just fine from where you're at.
She grabs my eyes.
In front of your eyes. Kind of as if she's trying to grab something.
Yrel will, oh well, I do see it, but I would very much like to feel it as well.
Only want to touch it. I'm afraid I can't give permission for such a thing. You'd have to speak to Master Taka. Though he's quite busy now, as you can see.
I toss a quick glance at Diana, and then well,
Please, get over here, yeah? Come on.
I'm sorry, I have to go now.
With your gossiping, get over here. I need your help.
as she's walking back, I presume, I declare a Hail Mary and say, tell him that the entertainers are here to talk with him.
She
The funny
waves
ones.
a hand up
The funny Centurions.
as she's walking over.
The funny Centurions are here and like to talk with him. You all kind of just look at Diane like, I might have flubbed that pretty bad.
Oh boy.
I do not know how to speak with. Well, it's weird. It's such a weird dynamic. That when she was talking to me, I was kind of at a loss of words. That's so weird.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Right. How are we gonna do this?
the corner of your vision, you will notice movement on the deck, and you'll hear some and you'll actually see the man kind of power walk, half jog over, kind of flop, flop, flop on the deck. It is you, yeah! Ha 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 ha! Oh.
Yrel's eyes open and she turns around to face him, to meet him. You!
Here to see me again. Not enough last time, huh?
I can't believe the first person we meet here in Sandpoint, and the first ones. The first person we meet here in Sandpoint is you, who owns such an aircraft, and first thing I do is make a complete fool of myself. I can't believe this.
I was the first one you met, huh? Oh, that's good. That's good. Means you got the good impression, yeah?
Well, how long did it take for you to get used to these Skychairs? We've been at it all day, and I'm sure you've heard us scream throughout the day. I can't believe this.
Oh, these Skychairs. Oh, these are nothing. These are nothing.
I can't believe it. and here, when I heard about the races, I thought there'd be a great opportunity for me to pursue my passion of pursue my passion might not be the right. I never thought that when I heard about the races, it would be a perfect opportunity for me to explore and discover magnificent crafts. And here I find this magnificent vessel, and the one who pilots it is the one that saw how much of how clumsy I am. Oh, I'm deeply ashamed.
Yeah, but this is good and funny, though, you know?
Oh. Well, I do suppose I'm happy that you enjoyed it. It was not my intention, but I suppose that was a good first impression.
Yeah. So, you're here to come aboard and swing upside down from off the railing?
No, but can we?
As long as you don't hurt yourselves, yeah?
You would permit us aboard?
Well, I don't normally do this sort of thing, but yeah, you can come on the first main deck. Just stay away from the wheel, he points over.
Yrel nods enthusiastically. She smiles at Diana. Grin. Natural aircraft.
What are you doing in Sandpoint, yeah?
Whee!
So you're here for the races.
Oh yeah, nice aircraft right there. Yrel will mention. Well, truth be told, this was not our purpose of coming, but as soon as I heard of the races, my interest was immediately intrigued. See,
Yeah,
I
can see why.
I have a personal interest in aircrafts myself, and well, when I heard that there would be aircraft at this race, I cannot resist. I dropped everything I was doing and I came here, and as fate would have it, it's the most beautiful aircraft that I've laid eyes on is the one right here in front of me.
You seen many aircraft, yeah? Please, get us some refreshments, huh?
Three? He said, sorry?
Please.
Please. I assume Bleeze is her name. Or maybe it's just please. And I just messed up. That is...
Oh, you like aircraft, yeah? You seen many.
Right before he says that, like, I offhandedly mentioned, like, I actually met her very shortly before you, actually. She was the first one I met. She was kind enough to show us how these Skychairs work. So that kind of didn't really work out for us, did it? Chuckles.
Yeah. Ah, you met Breeze. Thought she was here. All the same.
Yes, like I said, well, it's very funny actually. No, I've not seen many aircrafts. You see, me being from...
Yeah, that's right, you haven't.
me being
thank you.
Me being a Centurion, we really don't see many aircrafts on the continent. They are, well, flying contraptions such as these are not generally well seen over there.
Yeah, not too many are seen here, though.
No, but I had only seen one so far, before yours. And that one was enough for me to, well, it's been engraved in my memory and I've never forgotten about it. And when
you seen one, yeah?
I've only seen one, so...
Which one you see?
I will answer that as soon as I be right back.
You got it, yeah?
Okay, sorry, my wife needed me, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, this is quite embarrassing, really, I'm not too sure which one well, I, I, I was not able to get the name, but it was very large, very, very big.
Large one, yeah?
Yes, I only saw it in the sky, and well, it's really, it looked just like the ones that were depicted in many books, as I mentioned, the Sapphire War. The aircrafts of 1,000 years ago.
1,000
Yet
years
this
ago,
one-
yeah? That's a long time.
Yet this one was restored in all of its glory. It was, well, to tell the truth, it was hauntingly beautiful.
Something beautiful, huh?
But then I see this one, and it is not haunting at all. It is just very beautiful.
Ah, please, thank you, yeah, you look great. You'll see the woman will have several kind of metal rods as she's holding in front of her like a bundle of firewood. Thanks, yeah. Taka here, he will grab 3 of the rods from her hands, and then he'll take one of them, jam it into the ground, onto the deck, and then it will start to unfold and unfurl, making a mechanical whirring sound, and it will turn into a nice reclining chair.
Dude. I love it.
For you two, yeah? And he will extend the other 2 from where he's sitting.
You see a look of very confused look on Yrel's face as she has no idea what to do with this. How did how did this become
Don't worry about it. I'll get that for you, yeah? Yeah, let me help you. He'll kind of grab your hand like this, and then he'll help you jam it into the ground. And then the same thing will happen for yours, and he'll repeat the process with that.
Whoa. Unbelievable. I never knew.
Yeah, pretty nice, yeah?
Very nice. Very etc. Wow.
Yeah. I'll plop down. Really helps with the compact living, you know?
I never knew Sandpoint could be so amazing. I thought I saw some very nice things in Central Aspia and in East Wall, things, places like that, but this, I've never seen anything like this.
Never been to Central Aspian, yeah? Well, from what I hear, down Sandpoint is a lot of you. No, there's a lot of you.
Well, seeing all these sights, it kind of makes me not want to go back to Central Aspian. This is beautiful. though I would have to get used to these Skychairs though before.
Oh, yeah. Skychairs are easy, though, you know? Yeah. Geez, set that up right there. Yeah. You'll see the woman back again with a similar contraption, though this one's a bit larger than just a stick, and she'll kind of plop it down, smack it in a couple spots, and then it will start to whir and unfold, and a big ol' table will begin to form, and then a nice umbrella will pop out, kind of poof, you know, the kind of beach table with the umbrella on top.
Hey. Yrel once again has a look of bewilderment. Oh my gosh! Can't believe this, really.
Good, yeah.
Phenomenal. I'm sorry, I was so distracted by this aircraft that you intend to race tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm racing tomorrow. Plan to aim in as first this year.
Well, with an aircraft like this, I fail to see why not.
Yeah. Careful, it's a June.
No thanks. I'll pass.
You'll have one. She likes it. She likes it, so June, yeah?
All right then, have yourself a June.
You are very
Here
kind.
you are, good master.
You are very kind. Yrel will thank Breeze.
He is thanked.
She is thanked. Perfect. I would admit, when I heard that there would be races today, I actually tried to find a way to partake in the festivities. Although,
Oh yeah, well, race is tomorrow, but yeah, you know, close enough, yeah.
well, when I heard about the races today, anyway.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Though me owning no craft of my own, I thought perhaps I could. Well, the race organizer mentioned that perhaps I could rent a magical rug to do this. However, that plan failed quickly once the rug vendor mentioned that she does not rent, and her offers to let me use one were, well, they were beyond wild, right? Unacceptable.
I'm certain, especially this time of year, yeah. Good time to raise prices on things. So you here for business or pleasure, huh?
Both. Yes, this is my pleasure. Or pleasure is my business? No, that sounds a bit wrong. Pleasure is my business. I'm sorry, where'd that come
All
from,
right
Alice?
then, Alice.
Exactly, where'd that come from? Cough, cough. Great Sky Pilot Taka.
Not
I
my
have-
business.
I really don't know how else to bring this up, but would you please hear my plight?
Well, as long as it does not go past the hour, yeah?
It will not.
I'd rather spend the day with you two, but unfortunately, tomorrow is the race, yeah?
Yes. She will bow her head. Thank you very much. Mr. Taka, Miss Breeze, here is my current situation, my plight, and my request. You see, me and my companion, Clarice, we come to Sandpoint for a important reason. See, we come to seek and study the Tualonian sky and the stars up above. Some may
Are you here at a good time for that, yeah?
that is what I heard. Yes. That there is a sort of phenomenon that's bound to happen soon. I heard the word Ranatar be thrown about over here. I don't know if you.
Oh, yeah, Ranata.
Yes. Yeah. You see, I am very much, almost as much as aircrafts. I have a interest in the, well, in Desna and the stars up above. And I came here in great hopes to seek them out, and you see, I was guided here, and I wish to, well, I wish to follow the stars. They guide me north. My aim is to go northward bound from here.
I don't doubt it, yeah?
Yes. However, well, as much as you mentioned that we came at the right time, I feel that we also came at the wrong time. Because, well, when we seeked answers on ways to travel, it was told to us that the journey outside of Sandpoint is barred, is blocked to us. That the guards will not let us pass because, from what I heard, there has been a problematic situation with the Kaj.
Oh, yeah, the princess, yeah.
That's what I heard. And that as long as she remains unfound, the gates will remain closed to us.
Yeah, how to get out of the city now, yeah?
Yes, and, well, it is not the desire of me and Fleuris to stay here for weeks, days upon days, maybe even weeks, and hope that that the situation solves itself. We are very much seeking a way to leave Sandpoint soon, and to continue our journey north. But right now we are at an impasse. We have no way on our own to depart.
Want to get out of Sandpoint, yeah? And you want to use me and my ship to smuggle you out, yeah?
Yrel will very quickly say, and I can't speak quickly myself, so I'll just say it slowly, but she'll say it quickly. That in a desperate, pleading kind of way of speaking, I've analyzed the race's route, the course, and found that at this particular spot, the race slightly leaves the exterior of the Sandpoint walls, and we were thinking that if this is a possibility, that this could be our best bet. It would fly absolutely nothing on your end. Here is my idea. We did not know much about the aircraft, but we would simply we would be on board for the race. However, we would be like on, I don't know if this place has like a below deck balcony or something, just a open door, you know, a exit, you know, whatever that will allow us to quickly jump off. The goal here is that we would we are practicers of magic, and we would simply be invisible to everyone. We would simply, when the race reaches that point, we would simply hop off, and we have ways to slow down our fall that would lead us outside of Sandpoint, and also very much outside of your hair, you and Breeze's hair, and we'll let you win the race. We could even perhaps if there's a way, like, we could perhaps help you win the race also. Should you need help of any kind, perhaps we could perhaps there are ways we could help you win the race. Their way, perhaps, maybe by,
he will. He'll wave his hand up at you at this point.
we could maybe
So
rig
you do
one
want
of
to
the
use
others
me
at-
to smuggle you out, you know? I see.
We would be of no concern, problem, or of any issue to you and Breeze. We would be, in all ways of the phrase, literally and invisible, gone. We swear upon your beautiful aircraft that nothing will be touched. We would even offer our services up until that point. should we
Got
be of-
money, yeah?
She nods. Yes, some. But well, the journey here was a bit expensive, but I guess we do.
200 gold pieces per person, but I'll need time to think about it. And that'll give you the time to get the money together, yeah? You staying in town, yeah?
Says that we are at the Twin Moons Inn. Yes, we have a room there.
See, yeah. I need to look into some things before I agree to anything this drastic, yeah? I don't want to get your hopes up. Say, yeah, this will work. But I'm not saying no. I just need time to look at things, yeah?
Yrel has her hands on her lap and nods.
Once I had time to get this through my head, I'll send her, he points to. I'll send her over for answer, yeah? And you'll have money then, yeah?
She kind of swallows.
200 per person, yeah?
She'll nod. She will nod, yes.
Alright then, well I have an aircraft to get in tip-top shape, and I guess some extra paperwork I need to work on, so... If that's all you lovely ladies had for now... Alright then, I suppose we'll be off on our own ways now, yeah?
Once again, she nods. Thank you so very much for, if nothing else, simply allowing me to admire this beautiful craft. Oh, I'm so sorry. Does the craft have a name?
Yeah, Rock's Talon, yeah.
Rock's Talon. Named after the great bird.
Yeah.
It is a very fitting
About
name.
as big as one Talon too.
Oh, wow. It is a very fitting name, Mr. Taka.
Thank you, yeah.
Yes, we will be of no more concern to you. Thank you again so very much for your time.
You have big courage for someone so clumsy, yeah?
Oh my.
You'll be safe on those scary Skychairs, yeah?
Oh, yes, yeah. We're trying to be, but what will probably happen is that when we go on those ones over there, on our way back to the inn, something's going to happen, no doubt, probably. Oh boy. We should end up getting used to it at some point, but it's not easy.
Yeah. Well, it has been nice, yeah. The woman will start packing up the big table. Taka will get
nods.
up and then he will step away.
She nods. And she'll stand up at this point. I guess she'll make her way, off the ship.
Right, off the ship. Meow.
and she will walk a few ways away from the crowd before finding a relatively safe, a place where there's not too many people. So she'll look to
You
Diana.
managed to find a little spot.
Alright. I look to Diana and I've got my let's see. I have this pose right now. 1 second. I kind of like huh? Like,
Yeah.
That, I mean, how was that?
That went better than I expected, honestly.
Honestly, me too. Honestly, me too. I mean, it was the longest of long shots. I mean, the only link I had with him was that he found this funny. That was the only thing I had. That's the only thing I had going.
Yeah.
He thought we were entertaining.
Well, the way he gave me eyes, I think he finds us more than funny.
Well, let's hope that.
But at this point, I'll take it.
Let's hope it's only the eyes and nothing else.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to blame him. You are a beautiful woman.
Yeah. I know.
Okay, well, let's try not to make a fool ourselves, or maybe we should. Maybe he's watching us. I don't know. I try to look towards where the aircraft is from here.
You're just barely able to make out the stern.
Okay, yeah.
Why are we going on this, Yrel? Where are we going?
I blink a few times. Wait a minute. Yeah, good point. We don't need to. Yep.
And we'll say, where are we going? What are we doing? Are we going back to the store? Actually, should we go back? No, we're not going back. We don't need anything.
We're stealing a rug. No. However,
When we're out in the desert.
we will need food.
Yeah. Oh, we do need to go to the store, don't we?
Yeah, but we have time. And there's something
Yeah, we have time.
There's something I need to discuss with you first. Before we make any more plans.
Okay.
Let's just cross the Star Road here and head back to our room.
Okay, what do we need to discuss?
What we're gonna do tomorrow with him, should he say yes.
Right.
Got an idea.